A Question of Faith by Inscribe. You know what would be delightful? To maybe watch television or just sit around the house or take a ride in the car without my father bringing up religion. Father is a master of turning any conversation into a lecture about faith. Anything he reads, sees, or hears in the media is a prompt for him to hold forth on spirituality. Good God, I've even seen the man inspired by weather patterns. Know that we are not alone, and there exists a power greater than anything we can conceive of on this earth, he says. Know that the courage of faith is a bravery surpassing that of all the assembled armies on the earth, he says. Faith will be tested, he says. Faith will be rewarded, he says, and says, and says, and says. Please don't misunderstand. I am a believer. I have been brought up in the faith and strive to adhere to it. However, I find it increasingly difficult to be a blind follower. For if we fear to ask questions of faith, is that not an admission of doubt? An acknowledgement that our faith, our rock, our shield, cannot withstand the slightest scrutiny? Father will have none of this, and our exchanges escalate into shouts and angry tears. Know that we have been blessed beyond measure, he says, a pointed finger trembling inches from my face. Never forget it. Still, my questions persist. Lately, they grow in number. Forgive me, I don't mean to be so critical of my father. He is unshakable in his belief, and that can be inspiring. I think of my mother's recent passing. A man less devout might have abandoned his convictions, strayed from his path. Not my father. I'll also admit that, to those not ceaselessly subjected to his spoutings, Father is quite charming. The impression he gives is not that of a wild-eyed zealot. He's patiently persuasive and has a certain charisma. Several people in our town have come around to his way of thinking, and they include some of our more notable residents, elected officials, captains of industry, members of law enforcement, good friends to have. I can see many of them now, as Father and I enter our place of worship. Some avert their eyes. They are new. Others offer a friendly wave and a warm smile. Father is at it again, telling me about the demands of faith and the comfort that awaits after our earthly trials have ceased. A comfort no less than eternity. All this talk about religion goes a long way toward explaining why my sister is bound upon the altar. It doesn't make what I've been told I have to do any easier. Well, that certainly wasn't expected. But what do you think? Did you see that coming? While you think about it, let's take a break to feature this piece from digital artist and occasional animator Rachel from New Zealand. If you'd like to see more of her work, then check out her links in the description. Also, if you'd like a chance for your work to be featured in a future video, then submit your art to me via social media. All my links are down below. Thank you for watching and listening. I hope you enjoyed that story. If you'd like more scares, then check out my videos to the right. And if you haven't already and you'd like to be, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and bell icon so that you don't miss out on any future videos. See you all next week. Bye.